Hey guys, this next tutorial I'm going to teach you how to do rain effect, well, like a really quick rain animation, not effect, but animation in Flash, using CS 5.5. Let's get started. Just open up an ActionScript 3.0, and for this one, it's sort of better. You have a bigger stage. We'll just set it to however you want. I'll do like 500 by 1000, and just change the background color to black. Well, for me, I'm gonna use black, so let's get started. Maybe 1000 is too much. Maybe like 700. There you go. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna create a sort of like a raindrop, like a raindrop kind of thing. So what you can do is you can either use your tools or your brushes. Just for time sake, I'm just gonna use the pen tool. It's not gonna look as good, but I think pen tool will be okay. So let's start. Do it again. There you go. Do the tangents to make it more round. Doesn't look as blocky. It looks a little weird right now, so I think I like the other side better, so I'm just gonna delete this half, copy, highlight the whole thing, copy and paste in place. You can either right click, paste in place, or you can go to modify and paste in place, or hold shift, control V. And then I'm just gonna grab one and do a horizontal flip. Oops. There you go. Do a horizontal flip. There you go. I think that looks okay. You can what you can do now, you can either leave it as is, but I'm gonna add some color to it. Radial gradient, and I think this color should be okay. Let's paint bucket it, and if you want to edit the gradient color, just press F, press the color, or click the shape, and then you just hit F, and you just adjust it like that. I think that's okay. Okay, and let's see. Make it smaller. Maybe like that. I think that's okay. And then after that, you're all ready to go. Just click that and just convert it to a graphic symbol. Name this drop. There you go. That looks okay. Okay, then you can bring in as much as you want later on, so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna use this on a diagonal, make it a diagonal rain. Move it up here. This high, and I'm gonna maybe do like a 15 frame. So go to the timeline, just extend your keyframe, your frame over here. Just hit F5, use the short key, or just go right click and just hit insert frame. And just convert this to a motion tune, and just go to the last frame, which is at 15, and just drag this wherever you need it to go. And I want it to be over here. I'm gonna adjust it. That. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be my animation. And then you can create a new layer, or you can go within the layer, but it's better to create a new layer. Just lock this one just in case. And you're gonna use the oval tool, and you're gonna create the ripple. Just you can use the same color, or use whatever color you want, but I'm just gonna use the same color. And I'm just gonna use the line. I'm gonna make my oval here, and I'm gonna make sure you hold shift so your oval is correct. It's a perfect circle. Just hold shift and click. And I think that should be okay. Then convert that into a graphic symbol. Let's call this ripple. And let's paste it right at the end, right over here, where your drop will hit. So put this at the center. Should be okay. And just go inside, double click, and go inside your animation, and just go about to 10 frames, right over there. And let's convert this to a motion tool, and just hit OK. Let's see. I'm gonna make this smaller. Hold shift and just click. Hold shift and just make it smaller. And go to frame 10 and just make it bigger. Or it doesn't matter, whichever way you want. So that's how it's gonna look like, your ripple. Now go outside of the scene and go to, you don't have to make this 15 frames since it's only 10 frames. As you can see, it'll restart the animation. So just go over here and shift F5 will delete your scenes, delete your frames. So that's how it's gonna look like. So what you're gonna do now is since it's not animating correctly because the ripple is starting too early, you can just click and drag this whole thing and just move this, click again and just move it over. There you go. And when it hits, and there's a ripple. But it's not doing it correctly. So 10 frames, right? There you go. So you don't need these. You know? But you don't want the ripple to stay there. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna just click on that and convert it to just make it into an alpha. But before we do that, we're gonna adjust the size to this so it looks more realistic. So click that and just make it smaller, like so. There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You click the last frame of your ripple animation and make a keyframe over there. Hit F6 or just right click and then, just right click on your timeline and hit insert keyframe or hit F6, doesn't matter. And you're gonna click the ripple and you're gonna make this alpha as a 0. So this is 0. And the first one will be a 100%. Then just right click and hit classic tool and it'll do the animation for you, which is pretty cool. So when we play the animation, how it's gonna look like. So we're gonna hit Control Enter or Command Enter. That's how it's gonna look like. And of course, you can add a whole bunch of them at the same time to make it look more realistic. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna copy these frames. Make 2 extra layers. Oops, make 2. So let's see where our animation is. There it is way up here. Way up there. So what you want to do, point you can adjust it. It's animating in the same place, so you can move these. You can move these over. So I'm just gonna click this one, drag it back over here. There it is. There you go. There's my ripple. But my ripple is somewhere else, so you're gonna move the ripple right here. Where is it? There we go. Move it to the right area. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. I'm just gonna remove a couple frames here, so I'll animate one after another, maybe around that much. There you go, that looks pretty good actually. There you go, that's it. It's pretty simple. Create the illusion. You know, if you have more, maybe a character walking in the background or something like that, or like a reflection or something, that'll be pretty cool. You know, yeah, that's it. That's it for this tutorial, which is the simple rain and ripple animation in Flash. It's pretty simple. You know, did this under 10 minutes or so. You know, if I wasn't rambling on or something like that about like stupid stuff, you know, probably get it under like 8 minutes or so. Well anyways, that's it for my tutorial. If you have more questions, leave a comment below. You know, hit the subscribe and like button, doesn't matter to me. Alright, that's it. Take care and have a good day.